Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Shining Pearl. As you can see on the right and in my party, I switched my Bidoof with the egg that we got from the mystery gift last time. And as we can see, it says it's close to hatching. So let's leave it in our party for now and see if we can hatch it. But now, let's go ahead and head up to Route 204 and continue on our adventure. So, because we have the first gym badge now, we can go ahead and break these rocks after our encounter with this wild Pokemon, which is a Zubat. We already have one of these, so I'm not gonna catch it, so I'm just gonna run away, and let's continue on our adventure. Anyways, as I was saying, because we can break rocks now, let's go explore this side of the cave first, since we know we have to go to the right to leave, and we can see that we have an item up here. And this item is Rock Tomb. So, we only have one of these, so it would be smart to make sure you put it on a Pokemon that you want to have it. Later, we will come back when we have Surf to explore the rest of the cave, but for now, we don't have Surf, so let's just continue on our adventure going to the right. And of course, we encounter another Zubat, so let's just run away and keep going on our adventure. Okay, and here we go. Let's go ahead and break this rock. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to break these rocks. We don't get the Bidoof screen again. I'm struggling to get out of the cave. I'm still getting used to the controls. Okay, anyways, we are now on the other side of Route 204. And this boy is telling us that if we raise different types of Pokemon, we'll have more fun, which we are currently doing. This item is an Awakening, so you can use this item to wake up a sleeping Pokemon. Let's talk to this woman here. Let's have a battle while smelling the aroma of flowers. So, I'm assuming she has Grass-type Pokemon, and she is an Aroma Lady Taylor. Okay, so she sent out a Bidoof. Well, we also have a Bidoof. Let's see how well our Bidoof can do against this team. It's not very effective, but let's see how much damage we can do with it. Not very much damage coming through here. So, I don't know. Our natural cure has been switched for insomnia. I think I'm going to switch our Pokemon out. Probably to Zubat. No, Zubat doesn't have a flying move. Let's swap to Piplup, because Piplup has Peck, and it can pretty easily destroy Grass-type Pokemon. Okay, it used Growth. And since this is our first battle, I'll show it, but after this, I will skip battles. So Peck, here we go. This should one-shot this Bidoof. And it did. Nice job, Piplup. And their Bidoof had Poison Point, so our Piplup is now poisoned. So I'll probably cure that poison after this battle. Okay, Piplup was hurt by poison. And she's about to send out Cherubi. We will keep battling. Cherubi is a cherry. It's based on the cherries, I think. So it's pretty adorable. That second head is has an interesting face. They used a Leaf Edge. This is super effective, but it doesn't do too much damage. We take a little bit of poison damage, and we will go ahead and finish this off with a Pound. And just like that, we defeated Aroma Lady Taylor. Even though I lost, I'm not angry because it was fun. Okay, let's go ahead and heal our Piplup real quick. We've got some antidotes that I bought earlier. We'll go ahead and use one. We'll go down and heal our Piplup. Okay, nice. Let's continue on our adventure. Okay, so there's a boy here. Say, what's your opinion on bug Pokemon? So he has bug Pokemon, so our Bidoof is not going to be very strong against them, but let's see what he has. He has a Kricketot. So, I really enjoy Cricketot's sound, how it's kind of like a descending downwards. Let's go ahead and switch our Pokemon. Let's switch to our Piplup again. I need to teach our Zubat a flying type move. That way, I don't have to use Piplup for all of these fights. Okay, Kricketot used Struggle Bug. It's not very effective, but I think that lowers one of our stats. And it lowers our special attack. Thankfully, Peck is a physical attack, so not too big of a problem there. It's super effective. Kricketot fainted. Okay. Nice. Also wants to switch out a Wurmple. I believe Wurmple also has the Poison Point ability, so hopefully our Piplup doesn't get poisoned again. Doesn't seem like it got poisoned. We got a critical hit. Nice job, Piplup. Okay, some of our Pokemon gained some experience, and we defeated Bug Catcher Brandon. I'm not going to be able to explain the charms of bug Pokemon this way. We got some money for winning. Okay, let's continue. We can get past this tree branch once we have Cut, but in order to get Cut, we have to continue a little bit further on in our adventure. I can't get between these two fences. Let's switch back to the D-pad. Okay, and we got TM09 Bullet Seed. I think I might eventually teach this to our Badoo, as Bullet Seed is a little bit stronger than our Absorb on our Badoo. I'm going to battle these two little girls over here. Okay, and after beating those two little girls, our Shinx is evolving. Okay, and our Shinx evolved into Luxio. So our Shinx has just gotten a massive power spike since evolving. Its data is added to the Pokedex. And it doesn't learn any new moves, but we have a stronger team member now. And we've reached Floaroma Town. Let's go ahead and start talking to people. We'll start with these people over here. Oh, you there. I gather you've seen a wishing star before. Yeah, I played Pokemon Sword and Shield. Would you mind taking this Pokemon? I think it would be perfect for you. You obtained a Jirachi. He just gives us a Jirachi? That's pretty cool. I wish you and this Pokemon the grandest of adventures together. So what does this girl give us then? Why, hello there. It looks like you've played Let's Go and Kanto before. I have. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Would you like to go on an adventure in Sinnoh with this Pokemon? And we obtained a Mew. Oh, okay. That's a little surprising. I wasn't expecting to get two mythical Pokemon just like that. I'm not going to use them. I have a set idea for which Pokemon I would like to use on my team. But in the Pokemart, I want to point out that after beating the first gym, we get some new items that we can buy. Most specifically, the Net Ball, which if you use, it gives you a higher chance of catching water Pokemon and bug Pokemon. So I'm going to buy 10 of them. I bought 10, so I get a free Premier Ball as a bonus. And that's all I'm going to do in the Pokemart for now. If you talk to this little girl outside in this house, she'll give you TM88. I don't know what that is at the moment, but she's in this house right here. You just go inside and talk to her, and she'll give you the TM88s. She has a Clefairy next to her. Outside of the flower shop, there are 2 berries growing. 2 orange berries on this side, and on the other side, we'll get to in a second. Let me plant this berry real quick. I'm going to plant an orange berry. And eventually we'll be able to water these, but for right now we can't. There are 2 cherry berries. Let's go ahead and pick these berries, and then I'm going to plant 1 back. It's always a good idea to plant 1 berry back, just in case you ever use all of them for some reason. You can always have a surplus of them growing somewhere. Going into the flower shop, some of these people might give us some berries. Trainer, please water berries using this spray duck. Okay, so we have a spray duck, so we can use this to water the plants that we just had outside. Let's talk to this girl. But we got a Rost berry from talking to this woman. Hello, would you like to exchange your berries for some stickers? So for this woman, you can exchange berries for more stickers. I don't know if this will increase more and more as time goes on, but it looks like there's some pretty cool stickers in here. So save up your berries and come back and buy some stickers. Could be a good idea to decorate your balls and have your Pokemon to do cool things. We'll check this trash can. Nothing. Okay. So now that we have the spray duck, we can water these berries. So we planted an orange berry. Let's go ahead and sprinkle some water there. And then it's all happy. Oh, I accidentally talked to this person. Let me figure out. Okay, so I zoomed in real quick. Here we can see this one is not watered, and this one is watered. So we can see there's a pretty good difference between if a berry is watered or not watered. Okay, we planted the cherry berry. Let's go ahead and water it. Okay, there, all happy. Now we come up here, and it seems like we can't come north of Floaroma Town because there are some grunts standing there blocking the way. So maybe we'll be able to get through there later. As of right now, we're not sure. So it seems like they're not planning on moving for a while, so let's go ahead and leave Floaroma Town off the right screen. We immediately get into Route 205. We find some chesto berries. And I think those are some rost berries next to the spot. Pecha berries, I was wrong. So two pecha berries and 2 of the other berries. I went ahead and planted them. Let's sprinkle some water. In older games, you could just water once and you would get both. And as you can see, both of these are now watered, even though I obviously only watered one of them. Both have the watered effect to them. So you don't need to water super much, just one time is good enough for water both. This little girl stops us and talks to us. Help, help, trainer. Please, can you get my papa for me? He works at the Valley Windworks, but the people dressed like space aliens are mean and won't let me in. Okay, so she wants us to stay for papa. Let's try to see if we can go up north. We Team Galactic are conducting research in Eterna Forest. This is as far as you will go. Our research involves catching Pokemon in the flowery meadows of Floaroma Town. We are also using the energy of the Valley Windworks for something. But that's of no concern to you. Okay, so it seems like they will not let us by, so we are forced to go to the right here. Okay, we are now at the Valley Windworks. We see an item on the ground here. It's a potion, so getting the item here is a good idea. We also see one of these honey trees and a grunt. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got orders to keep everyone out if they're not a part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're going to try to get in. Okay then, you have to battle me for it. Okay, so with that, we get into a battle with the Team Galactic Grunt. This is a story-based battle, so I will go ahead and show it on screen. He sends out a Glameow, and we will throw out our Pokemon as well. Let's go, Badoo. Okay, Badoo, how strong are you? I think I'm just going to use Absorb and see how much damage it does, and we will determine if that is enough damage or not. He got a crit. I think I'm going to keep using Absorb for now. No reason not to, because we're going to keep healing the damage he does to us, at least a little bit. So we'll survive a little bit longer. Use a Scratch. Yeah, I think our Badoo can take on this Grunt all by himself. Unless he were to get another crit, which hopefully he won't. It seems like 2 more Absorbs will do the trick, and then this Glameow will faint. He uses Growl. That doesn't affect the power of our Absorb. So, let's see. Another Absorb, and probably 1 more after this. Oh, okay, our Badoo got a crit. So, we win the battle 1 turn earlier than what I thought we would. Okay, and just like that, we defeated this Team Galactic Grunt. Okay, Badoo grew to level 16. Good job, Badoo. And we defeated the Team Galactic Grunt. Yeah, like I'm really supposed to win this fight. Sorry, Mr. Grunt. Isn't that just great, getting owned by some kid? But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my Works key. That's right, the other Works key's not here. My cohorts in the Flower Patch have the only other one. Ha ha ha. In that sense, I'm no longer the loser. Kerchunk. So he just locked the door behind us. So let's see what encounter we can get on this route. And we find a Pachirisu. So, since I don't have this Pokemon yet, I'm going to attempt to catch it. It's only level 7. Do I want to use... I'm going to use Absorb, I think, maybe twice on it before I throw my Pokeball at it. Our attack falls. Here goes the Absorb. It didn't do a lot of damage, so I think I'll use it once more, and then I'll throw a Pokeball. Pokeball, go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and we caught the Pachirisu. Okay, some of our team gets experience. Piplup grew to level 16. Good job, Piplup. Okay, and with that, our Piplup is now evolving. So here goes our starter evolution. So far, I think the animation for the evolution in this game is really cool. There doesn't seem to be too much wrong with it. Okay, our Piplup evolved into a Prinplup. So our penguin got a little bit bigger. His data was added to the Pokedex. We can see that he got stronger. He wants to learn the move Metal Claw. So let's go ahead and forget a move. Metal Claw is really strong. We're going to be replacing Pound for Metal Claw. Metal Claw is a pretty strong Steel-type move, which will be good against any fairies that we might encounter in the region. And also, because we caught Pachirisu, his data is also added to the Pokedex. Okay, nice. Anyways, let's head back to Floaroma Town and go talk to those grunts. Here we are, running back into Floaroma Town. Let's head back up to where we had seen those grunts earlier. And we can see they're gone, so let's go ahead and head into this location. Ah, here are the grunts. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Enough arguing, hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hey, this kid's a witness, what shall we do? We can't have the brat running off to get help. The solution's simple, we must ensure the brat stays quiet. You know, you could have just bribed me with some, like, Pokeballs or some money. You didn't have to fight me. Anyways, we're going into another story-based battle, so let's go ahead and show it off. So this one has a Wurmple. We're going to throw out our Badoo. Let's go ahead and switch to our Prinplup. Prinplup has Peck. It's super effective against bug types, and it's our only super effective move against bug types at the moment. So we will go ahead and continue to use Prinplup in these types of fights for right now. Prinplup's speed harshly falls. Let's go ahead and use Peck. Wurmple faints. Good job, Prinplup. Okay, our Zubat grew to level 13. He wants to use a Silcoon. We will keep in our Prinplup for the moment. Okay, and with that, he throws out Silcoon. Let's go ahead and use Peck again. This should be another one-hit KO. Not quite. His Silcoon's defense must be pretty strong. He uses Harden to increase his defense again by 1 stage. Let's go ahead and use Peck. Super effective. The opposing Silcoon fainted. Okay, and we defeated the Team Galactic Grunt. Okay, we got some money for winning the battle. That's so lame, they're going to dock my pay. I'm up next. And with that, we just defeated the second Grunt. This brat's tough, like really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for now. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. Okay, and we talked to the old man. Oh, what's this thing? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a Works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. You obtained the Works key. You put the Works key in your bag's key item pockets. Thank you. You surely saved me. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They were sure weird, though. You saw how they were dressed. What they were saying didn't make a lot of sense either. Oh, I need to thank you. Will you take this as my thanks? And we obtained a jar of honey. You put this jar of honey in your bag's item pocket. If you slather that honey on a sweet-smelling tree, it might attract Pokemon. So, let's go ahead and talk to this man again, and we can buy some honey from him. So, it's $100 to buy it, or we can buy 10 for 1,000. So, we're going to go ahead and buy the 10 for 1,000. And if we come this way, we can find a honey tree. If we talk to the tree from the bottom, it'll say there's a sweet scent in the air. Slather the bark with honey? Yes. And then after a while, we can come back, and there'll be a Pokemon, if we're lucky, on the tree eating the honey. Inside, we can talk to these people. They say that the flowers in the field are more vivid than elsewhere in Sinnoh. We can thank Pokemon for that. And this little boy tells us that if we put honey on a tree, we'll find a Pokemon. There's quite a lot of different Pokemon you can find in the honey tree. So some of them are rarer than others. Let's just hope you get lucky after you slather the tree. Anyways, we are now back in front of the Valley Windworks. Here is a honey tree. Let's go ahead and slather this tree with honey. Since it's pretty close to Floaroma Town, it makes sense to do that. We will use the Works key and unlock the door to the Valley Windworks. We'll go inside. Let's save this little girl's dad from Team Galactic. What? No way! You have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I'm the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I've got to alert the commander. And with that, let's go ahead. Can we buy anything out of this vending machine? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch our Pokemon around. I'm actually going to teach some TMs to Pokemon. Okay. Badu now knows Bullet Seed, and our Prinplup now knows Pluck, and I think our Zubat knows Pluck as well. Battle is over. We ended up winning. Badu did a really good job. I'm going to battle this trainer up here, and then I'll be right back. We're finished. Let's come in here. And we see this woman. Her name is Commander. I am one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one. But people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. And with that, we get into the fight with Galactic Commander Mars. Okay. I think Mars is just a title and not her real name. She throws out a Zubat. Okay. Go on, Badu. I know you can do it. So, I'm actually going to switch out our Badu. It's not strong enough to take on a Zubat. However, our Luxio is pretty strong enough to take on a Zubat. So, we'll use our Thunder Shock to make it so that it doesn't... Okay. Zubat used U-turn, so that means it's going to switch back, and Mars is going to throw out another Pokemon. And she throws out a Perugly. Okay, so this isn't necessarily a good... for us, I was hoping to fight the Zubat with our Luxio, but we're going to use Charge. Using Charge and then using an Electric-type move actually boosts the power of that Electric-type move. So we're going to use Charge, and then use Thunder Shock. Luxio began charging power. His special defense also rises as a result of that. Let's use Thunder Shock. Perugly used Thief. So, Luxio uses Thunder Shock, and we did a little bit of damage. Mars stops and says, "What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon?" And my response to that is, it's a Pokemon battle. We're supposed to fight each other. We're going to switch out our Luxio for Badu. I would prefer our Luxio not faint. And we'll see if Badu can take on this Perugly. Here goes a Thief. It does a little less than half. So we're going to go ahead and use Stun Spore. His Perugly used Scratch. Our Badu's almost fainted. His Perugly missed. I'm going to go ahead and try to use one more Stun Spore, but in the end, I should have probably switched out our Badu as it fainted. Let's go ahead and switch out into our Prinplup. Okay, Prinplup is going to use Pluck. Prinplup is going to use Charm. The reason why I'm using Charm is it'll lower its attack by 2 stages. The Perugly used Thief on us. We did some decent damage. Charm lands, and it affects the Perugly, his attack, lowering it. Next, we use Water Gun to weaken it a little bit more. And we find out that it has a citrus berry, an orange berry. If we would have used Pluck instead of Water Gun, we would have eaten that berry ourselves. Unfortunately, I didn't have the foresight to know it had an orange berry, so next time, if you have Pluck on your Prinplup or on a flying Pokemon, use it on the Perugly. Okay, we used Metal Claw, found out it wasn't very strong, and I'm switching back to Water Gun at this point. Don't forget that in the back, they still have a Zubat, so even after we kill this Perugly, we still have a Zubat to deal with, since it U-turned out. So here goes our last Water Gun. The Perugly faints. With that, 3 members of our team level up. If our Badu hadn't fainted, it probably also would have leveled up. But there's not much we can do about that now. Okay, she's about to send out a Zubat. We will switch to our Luxio. We're not going to use Charge this time. We're just going to use Thunder Shock right away. Mars sends out her Zubat. And let's see if we can kill this Zubat in one hit. So we use Thunder Shock. And the Zubat doesn't quite die in one hit. It used U-turn again, which isn't very strong. Our Luxio survives with 6 HP, and our Luxio uses Thunder Shock again and defeats the Zubat. And with that, the Zubat faints, and our Luxio grows to level 17. Okay. We defeated Commander Mars. This can't be! I lost? You annoying brat. And we got some money for winning. Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright though, I quite enjoyed our battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Okay, the Team Galactic. They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Anyway, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you for saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. And if on cue, his little daughter comes running in and she says, "Papa!" "Yuck, Papa, you're stinky. Go shower now, stinky." "Oh, sorry, they had me working non-stop." "Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again." So, what she's talking about is the balloon Pokemon Drifloon. Drifloon is a ghost flying type Pokemon that on Fridays will show up right outside the entrance to the Valley Windworks. It's a static encounter and you can catch it pretty easily. But now we're going to head back to 205 and we can see that those grunts are indeed gone. But first, I'm going to heal my Pokemon and we will go on to that route next time. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.